Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, what is up? My name is Tatianna Anesa. If you clicked on this video, definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and join the fam. You guys, I am super excited for today's video because first of all, you already know by the title what this video is about, but not only that, this is my first time ever reviewing Pat McGrath on my channel. Not only that, this is my first ever Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. So we are gonna dive in. Of course, I picked up the eyeshadow palette and also the face palette. You guys, we're gonna dive into all of this. We're gonna do an eye look, use the face palette and all that stuff in today's video. If you guys are interested in seeing what I do with these new products from Pat McGrath, then definitely keep on watching. I am literally the most embarrassed I could literally be. My hair is, I don't know, but my hair is just has a mind of its own today, but I need to get it out of my face. So you guys, I am so excited. I'm so excited. If you guys are curious about what's on my face right now, I'm gonna have everything listed down below in the description. You guys do not know how excited I am for today's video and to be sharing these products with you guys on my channel. Your girl has been on a roll lately with all these new products she's been reviewing. Pat McGrath collab with Bridgerton. So when I saw this, I knew I had to have at least something from this collection. I love the show Bridgerton. If you guys have not seen it, definitely check it out. It is a time period show, but it does have a lot of like modern flair to it as well. Oh, I love that. I love the costumes. I love the costume design. If you're not like into like really film and like production side of things and like costume design, it is a show where I feel like you can literally take a step back and actually like really sit there and appreciate the detail, the design, how like gorgeous everything is, and just oh, it's so beautiful and I love it. I'm excited for season 2. Season 2 is coming very soon. So definitely check out Bridgerton. It is a really good show. I literally fell in love with the show, so I knew that I had to have this collection or some products in here. The only thing I did not pick up are the 2 highlighters that are in the collection, only because there is a highlighter in the Trio face palette. Now let's go ahead and dive in. So this right here is the Divine Blush and Glow Trio Love at First Blush Palette. Here's the packaging on this. Very Bridgerton-esque. If you've seen the show, you know that this is very on par for the show Bridgerton. This looks so cool. So this all total retails for $52, and in total you get 10.5 grams of product in this palette. Inside the palette, we have the shades Cherish, Nymphette, and Venus Nectar. I believe Nymphette might be a new shade, which is the shade in the middle. Venus Nectar, I believe, is an existing shade from one of the holiday trio palettes that Pat McGrath released. Now, I do already own 3 single blushes from Pat McGrath, but those blushes are not in this trio, so that is exciting. So this is all the shades in this palette are definitely new to me and I have not experienced yet. Now let's move into the eyeshadow palette. So this right here is the Mothership Diamond of the First Water eyeshadow palette. This retails for $65. This is Pat McGrath's 6-pan eyeshadow palette. And then in the inside, oh my gosh, the shades are so cute. I know Pat did mention on her Instagram that you can use this palette for more than just eyeshadow. You can use it as blush, highlight, whatever you want to. So this is what this looks like right here. Super pretty. Can we like talk about the packaging too? Oh my God, the packaging is so beautiful. I am so excited. I cannot wait to dive into this palette. I literally went like full glam today because I feel like I want to do a really gorgeous glam look. Very glam. I think we're gonna go ahead and start off with the eyeshadow palette today. Let's start off with the eyeshadow palette. I literally pulled my bling brushes because we're gonna use the bling brushes. Got Pat McGrath getting everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly do a look on this side to see what I want to do because I want to make sure I know what I want to do for this video, and then we'll be back. Then I'll be back to share with you guys the look. This is the look that I came up with from the palette. Let's get into it. honestly really like this look. I'm gonna start off with this shade right here called Plum Regalia. And I'm gonna take this shade and just start to kind of run this all throughout the crease. I want this to be the shade that kind of like bleeds through the entire look. And this is actually the deepest shade in the palette as well, which is really nice. It's such a different shade. It's pretty cool tone too. I don't usually gravitate to looks like this, but it's such a pretty look. I'm bringing it a little bit higher than I would usually because I want this to be the shade you see all in like the background of the look. I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Love Match, and I'm just gonna bring all throughout the crease. These two shades that I have on the lid together in the crease, these are beautiful shades together, and I'm totally here for it. So now what I'm going to do, this look is so simple, you guys. Next, I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease with my E16 bling brush. And I'm taking my P. Louise base in the shade 2. You guys already know the drill. I love using the P. Louise bases because it gives you a really gorgeous, nice, crisp, clean cut crease. And I highly recommend this more than a concealer because it is on the thicker side. So you have a little bit more control when it comes to cutting the crease. Now that my crease is cut, now I'm going to go into this shade right here called Duchess Divinity on my Morphe. Which one is this? This is the Morphe JH42 brush. And I'm just going to take this shade and focus it on the inner, well, I'm going to focus it on the center and outer portion of where I cut my crease. And let me just say, you guys, these Pat McGrath shadows are phenomenal. Just like, this is my first time using Pat McGrath, and I definitely see what the hype is all about. Now I'm leaving my inner corner bare because I'm going to go into the next shade, which is this gorgeous blue shade called Regency Blue. Oh my gosh, this shade is beautiful. So I'm just going to take that on my finger and just kind of press. It does give you a little bit of fallout. I'm gonna go back into that same Morphe brush and then just kind of like get the inner corner where my nail could not get. It's a really pretty shade. I think that's called her Astro Blitz shade, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen a lot of like Pat McGrath videos of all her other palettes, so I kind of think I got like the slang, like the way of like what she calls her stuff down. I don't know. I'm just like, I have no idea. Okay, so that was that. So now what I'm gonna do is take my bling brush. This is the E22 brush, and I'm gonna go back into this shade right here, and I'm gonna run this shade on my lower lash line. And I'm gonna take that shade and just feather it into my outer corner just so it's a seamless blend like it is on both sides. So now I'm going to go into both of these pink shades right here, and I'm just going to run those on my lower lash line to just tie that pink back into the look. All right, you guys, low-key, that's like the entire look. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my crystals. If you guys are wondering what crystals I'm using, they're these from ColourPop. These are the crystal face jewels. I got these like a long time ago, and I like literally haven't used them yet. So I was like, let me use them on this look. And I'm gonna add some mascara, which is my Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara. And I'm also gonna add some lashes. And then we're gonna come back and use the face palette. Let's go ahead and dive into the face palette. So the look is done. Your girl got lashes on. I'm loving the look. Loving the look. So we're gonna dive into the palette. So we have two blushes. Let's go ahead and take this pink shade right here, which is the shade Cherish. Just gonna take some on my brush, get it nice and coated right here, and then we're just gonna plop this on the cheeks. If it'll show up, let's see. Ooh, super pretty. It's a really nice, pretty, soft pink. Oh, this is pretty. It's really pretty, very, very soft. Very, very pretty. I'm just building it up so you guys could see it. You guys know I love a lot of blush. That shade's really pretty. Didn't think that I would like this pink shade a lot. I usually don't gravitate to pink shades, but I love how soft this pink looks, but it also shows up really, really well on my skin tone. Let's go ahead and try this shade right here called Nymphette. This is a shade I'm a little bit skeptical about. I don't think this will really show up on my skin tone, but we will see. Let me get another brush. This one has a little bit of shimmer in it, so we're gonna focus this one here. It doesn't really, I'm not really seeing it show up too much on the skin. I feel like it is a nice shade to kind of like soften up the blush. So if you feel like you might go in with a little bit too much, you can just take the shade, give yourself a little glow to the apples of the cheek, but also soften up the blush shade that you have down. That's kind of what this does. I do see like the really pretty glow that it gives me. Gives me a really pretty lit from within kind of glow. Though I cannot really see the shade itself, I kind of like this for one of those like lit from within kind of highlight glowy kind of looks. If you're a little skeptical about this shade, you can use it for that reason, but you won't really get too much pigmentation off of it if you are my skin tone or deeper. Now time for the highlights, which I'm excited about. Where is my brush? All right, so we're gonna go into the highlighter and the palette. This is my first time trying Pat McGrath's highlighters, so I'm just gonna take it here. Super, super pretty. Ooh. Very pretty. This is a really deep highlighter, but it looks beautiful. Ooh. Oh my goodness. That is so pretty. This looks beautiful on the skin. Wow, I really like this. This looks so good. Let's just go ahead and might as well add the glow everywhere. I am gonna go ahead and quickly do my lips, and then we will be back for my final thoughts on these new products from Pat McGrath. So before we get into my final thoughts, I just want to quickly tell you guys what's on my lips in case you guys are curious. For my liner, I'm wearing the Huda Beauty the Huda Beauty Very Berry lip liner, and then majority on my lips, I'm wearing the new Makeup by Mario, what is this, plumping lip serum. Obsessed, okay? Obsessed. This is the shade Plum Glow. And then to kind of give it like that lighter effect in the middle of my lips, I'm wearing the Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Gloss in the shade Soulmate. So that is my lip combo. I really could not figure out what kind of lip I wanted to go with, but I wanted something more berry toned. I don't know, to kind of bring out the purple. I don't know how it looks, but we're just gonna vibe with it. We're just gonna deal with it today. Starting off with the eyeshadow palette, I love this eyeshadow palette. The hype on Pat McGrath's eyeshadow formula is so real. This palette, I believe, is made in Italy. Yes, I think it is made in Italy, which is really, really nice. I know a lot of people said they were excited about that because her Italy formula is really, really good. It's like her best one. They're all good, but they say her Italy one is like the best one. But I love the palette, so worth it. I did get a discount on this because I got these two products in a bundle, which already had savings within it. And then I was able to use the discount code on top of that to bring it down even lower, which was super, super nice. I love this. I cannot wait to continue playing with this. This makes me want to go and buy some more Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes because your girl, this is her first one and I am very impressed with it. The look that I created is so pretty. It's super soft. Not really the look that I thought I was gonna do, but I will say that the shade in this palette, the deepest shade is this one right here. So you can only do so much with that deep shade, you know, like you can only make the look so deep, but I love my look and I love this palette. It's really gorgeous. I had so much fun with it. The packaging, everything is a 10 out of 10 for me. And the face palette really did surprise me with the shades. I'm able to use all three, which is a plus. The highlighter is beautiful. I'm so happy about this highlighter. So hard to open with these nails, but I really enjoyed this palette. I will definitely be reaching for this palette a lot. This makes me want to get the Christmas palettes, even though I already own the singles of those blushes. That's why I didn't pick it up, but I really wish that I did. I kind of want to, but I really love this. It's so good. Pat McGrath is on the expensive side, but I can say personally now that I've actually tried her products, it's so worth it. Like 1000%, it is completely worth it. I highly recommend it. I believe this collection right now is like you can sign up for the waitlist on the website. I have the site link down below so it can send you a direct link to sign up in case this collection does restock. It is sold out right now, but if you can get your hands on it, I definitely would. Also, if you haven't tried out Pat McGrath before, like me, I think this is a great collection to pick up and try. Even if you haven't seen the show, which I definitely recommend that you do, but if you haven't seen the show, this is a great way to test it out. It's a 6-pan palette. The shades in here are really, really gorgeous. I loved this palette, and I also love this. You guys know I love blush, but yeah, so highly recommend. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.